Hey, I'm here to show you the differences between two Baby Trend products. We've got the stroller frame, which is it holds a car seat, and then their jogger stroller. And so on another episode of Things I Wish I Knew Before I had bought 5,000 types of strollers, here I'm going to tell you the things that you can skip my mistakes in double purchasing. I will say, in my defense, having both of these has been really convenient because there are pros and cons to both. So I actually don't regret buying both. So maybe you can just skip the rest of the video and buy both. I think that would be my summary. But if you have to pick one, and we bought one of these with our first kid and we didn't get the other one until our fourth. So, over time your needs might change like ours did, but I just wanted to show you some of the things that I appreciate about both in different stages. So right here we have the Snap and Go, the Baby Trend Snap and Go universal stroller frame. And this is the one that will hold, it's just a frame, see, so it will hold, it's made to hold a Baby Trend car seat, but it also is compatible with most other major brands of car seats. So ours just fits right there nicely like that, and it folds up nicely too. I'll show you both next to each other folded up at the very end for size comparison, but it's nice to be able to just pop any car seat in there and go. And so I will say you can actually do the very same thing with this. So let me get my other car seat here. And so you might be asking, well then why would you ever buy the stroller frame? And I'll tell you in a minute. But so this actually does click into and this is not compatible with all car seat models. So if you have a Graco car seat or another car seat you really like, this is not going to work for that. So then go with the stroller frame, which is really nice. And then if you end up having multiple kids and different brands of car seat, the Snap and Go is going to be your go-to because it's going to fit all those car seats, and this will not. So that's one point in the Snap and Go column. But if you do have a Baby Trend car seat like we do, we actually bought this as a whole travel system, but you can fit in, a separate Baby Trend car seat if you want. Then this would work nicely for you, and you wouldn't actually ever need the stroller frame unless you wanted to have it because it's lighter and easier to maneuver, which is one of the things I like about having both. And so this guy though is really versatile. This is going to grow with your kid from birth on to when they don't need a stroller anymore. So we have which are right now very flat tires because we haven't had to pull this out with the new babies yet. But these tires are fantastic for like off-roading type of things, and we are not a super outdoorsy family. But if you were to go hiking and stuff, we have taken this on trails from time to time, and it's done very, very well in wooded trails and things like that. But even just parks and everything, it's just a much smoother ride when you're maybe your older kid is running to the playground and you have to off-road over a curb and over the grass and things like that. This is a much smoother ride for baby, and also for you. It's just a lot easier to push. So both of them, this is actually an older model, but the one that they make now, both of them have the parent console and then 2 cup holders, and they're both super, super easy to fold up. I wouldn't say one is better than the other in that department. Storage-wise, they're actually pretty similar too. I would say the baskets underneath are about the same. I don't know if you're able to see, but I think that would hold about the same capacity there. And so, like I said, the limitation of the Snap and Go is that once your baby is out, maybe after the first year of this car seat, then you don't use the frame anymore until if you have another kid. This though, once you're done with it, or once your child is done with the car seat portion, put that to the side, is a full jogging stroller, which is fantastic. So you can check out my full review of this if you want a closer look. But it's got the tray that kind of folds out, the little foot kick pad thing, 5-point harness, and the shade, which is really nice. And the shade does match up with the shade on the infant car seat, so you can actually close the whole thing up so baby is not exposed to everybody. And you have this little peep window here. So if you're trying to get just one item that is going to grow with your child, hands down the jogging stroller wins, but you have to make sure that you have the Baby Trend car seat. So make sure you either buy the travel system or you already own a Baby Trend car seat, or else your car seat is not going to snap into this stroller. If you have another brand of car seat and you don't prefer a jogging stroller, you might enjoy an umbrella stroller better. In fact, we use the umbrella stroller more than we use this now. We have lots of strollers. And so you might be that kind of family, which is kind of what we've worked into, which is we use the stroller frame with the infant car seat, and then when they're out of that, we move to a much lighter umbrella stroller. It takes up less space than this in the car. And so I told you at the end I was going to fold them up and show you. So if you're trying to fit these into a car, that is a consideration. If you have like a sedan, or I would say even like a small size SUV, you're gonna want this one. So you have to push that and squeeze this to fold it up, and then it clips nicely here on the side to stay closed so it doesn't fold open on you. And it's nice, you see a nice slim profile there, and it's, you know, it's fairly flat if you're gonna lay it on the ground, so it does not take up much space. This, on the other hand, when you fold it up, again, it's really easy to fold up, so no complaints there, but it's gonna take up way more space. So it also has a clip on the side there, but you can see it's much wider. And so there is a way to push that down, I think, to the seat, so it's not quite that wide, but this is gonna take up a lot more space. So we fit this just fine in our minivan. We would have a hard time getting it into our car. And if you have a mid-size SUV, you know, you could get in there, you're not gonna get much else in there. So also considerations there. So really, they're both fantastic products. We have used them both to death. And so if you can get both, like I said, get both. But if you have to get only one to grow with your child and you have a car that will fit it, and you have a baby trend car seat, then you want this guy. If you have another car seat and you want a lighter stroller in the future than this one, you want the Snap and Go stroller frame. So hopefully that is helpful as you are making your decisions, and happy buying.